Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. So today we're taking a look at another product, and that is the Haylou W1 True Wireless Earbuds. So this is the more premium sort of line of Haylou's earbuds. I have previously done a video on the GT3, so if you're interested in those, these are more of a budget headphone or earbud, and I've got a separate video on that, so I'll link that in a card in the top left. Today what we're doing is taking a look at the W1s, and firstly we'll just do a quick unboxing and see what we actually get inside. So opening up the box, as you can see, I have already sort of unboxed these, so they are already in the actual case itself. But what we'll do is we'll just quickly take out the packaging and we'll see what else we get. So emptying this out, what we get is a USB Type-C cable for charging, and we do also get some spare earbuds as well. Now, once again, for me personally, the sort of medium-sized earbuds or ear tips that came installed were actually perfect, so I didn't need to actually mess about with changing those. Just quickly taking a look at the sort of instructions. As you can see, once again, you don't get volume adjustment on the ear tips themselves, but you do have a pamphlet there with instructions on how to set up and the various functions that you can actually make use of. Okay, so taking a look at the earbuds themselves, these are actually very, very small. I'd say these are actually smaller than AirPods, either the first gen or the Pros. And the case is a little plasticky, it's very thin sort of plasticky. It does charge with USB-C, and just on the front there you might be able to see the three little LEDs for the sort of charge indicator. The earbuds themselves are magnetically attached, so if I just take one of those out, you'll see that they will snap back into position. So taking the earbuds out of the case, as you can see, they are the stem type of earbuds, and these are the ones that I actually prefer rather than stemless. It just makes it easier to, putting them into ears, adjusting them any way that you need to adjust them. You should be able to see just on there you do have two gold contacts. That is where your charging actually takes place, and you can see in the actual case itself you do have two gold pins that actually align, and obviously magnetically once it's attached it will start charging, and once you pop them back in, yeah, you do get a little red charging indicator. So in terms of sound performance, as I say, I have been testing these for roughly around a week now, and the sound profile of these are very different to the actual previous ones, the GT3s. So the GT3s were very lacking in bass, so it made for a very clear audio profile. All of your vocals and everything was very clear, and they didn't go crazy trying to give it super bass or anything. These ones, the W1s, I would say are a little bit more balanced, so you do actually get a lot better bass tones in these particular earbuds, and overall the sound is just so much better. I did do a quick test with these for phone calls, and basically through my testing the person on the other end didn't really notice that I was on using earbuds to actually make the phone call, so phone call quality wise is perfectly fine, more than acceptable. So if you do have these in and you obviously get the phone call through, yeah, you can answer it and you shouldn't really have any issues with that. These do also have Bluetooth 5.2, so your connections and everything should be a little bit faster. I did actually find pairing this with various devices, didn't have no issues pairing it up, paired relatively simply. Didn't need to do any manual resets or anything of the earbuds themselves. Everything just paired really nicely, and every single time you take them out of the case they'll connect really fast as well. Battery life wise, it does give you an estimated 20 hours. Now that will also include your charge from the case itself, so it won't be 20 hours constant, it'll probably be obviously 20 hours in total. But as I said, for any use case that I've actually had, I've not found that they've actually completely run out at any point. It does also bring up the battery charge indicator on the iPhone sort of battery widget as well, which is nice once again. And once again, from what I've tested, it does appear to be accurate as well. So when it does actually decrease, and it did take a while for it to decrease through my testing. So I did test it with music, I tested with YouTube videos, just general audio and dialogue, that kind of thing, and I did test it with some movies as well. And through all that testing, it seemed perfectly fine. Battery life was pretty good, and when it did go down, obviously the charge indicator on the widget itself did also update as well, which was nice. Overall, yeah, really pleased with these. The case isn't too big, it's not so bulky that it makes it awkward to actually take along with you. And as I've said many times, I actually prefer the ones with the stem. That way they're just easier to put in. So I am actually quite happy that the general construction is mainly plastic, even though it does actually look quite premium with this sort of finish that they've applied, this sort of glossy metallic-y kind of finish that they've applied to the front of there. So yeah, build wise, it feels more premium than they probably actually are. Fit wise, once again, very easy to put in, very easy to get a good seal, and that obviously helps with your bass reproduction as well. Yeah, overall, very pleased with these, and as I said, all the links for these as well as the previous ones will be in the description below. If you do have any questions, just drop them down in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Anyway, that's it for this particular video. If you haven't already done so, please do subscribe to the channel. Also hit the bell icon, that way you're notified whenever I upload any new videos, and I really appreciate if you also give this video a thumbs up. And other than that, thanks very much for watching.